Oh, sir, if you please, pray excuse my boldness, sir. I am but a humble maid in service to a noble household. Might I beg a moment of your time? My master is in need of aid, you see, and I'm hoping you'll consider offering your assistance. Oh, thank you, sir. You cannot imagine my relief. Might we continue this conversation somewhere more discreet? The matter it concerns is rather sensitive, and I would not risk being overheard. You will find my master's manor in the noble quarter. Pray, meet me there at your earliest convenience.
Shall we visit the manor, as the maid bids? Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
A guide is most welcome.
Know your place.
Oh, you came, sir. I must confess, I feared you would not. But I forget myself. You must be wondering why I asked you here. I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you conversing. She is the spitting image of my young master, you see. 'Tis my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby granting him a reprieve from his sorry situation.
Diana, would you paint my mother a criminal? Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
Young master, I meant no offense.
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes it sound. I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once was. Whenever I am absent, she grows terribly distressed. By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind while I attend to matters of my own. Would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid. Thank you so very much.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl. Would you be so kind as to bring her here?
Oh, good. You return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance?
Indeed. Some...
Hi, Arisen! I was hoping you'd come by, so I could thank you again for all your help. You really made a difference around here. You wanted to ask me a favor this time? All right. How can I... So, this noble boy wants me to pretend to be him? I mean, I don't know the first thing about being a noble. Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? It all sounds a bit fishy to me. All right, I'll do it. But if I'm not very good at it, it's not my fault, okay?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Lead on. Let's go.
This won't do.
Say, you've got a decent arm on you. And no need to be humble. Just the other day, I watched you fell a massive monster with my own 2 eyes. I've ne'er seen the like. Pray, sir, teach me to fight like you do. I'm after an instructor, see, but the ones in this city are cravens all. The sort that decided to teach to avoid the battlefield. If I'm to grow stronger, I need to learn from someone who's seen actual battle. A real warrior, such as yourself. Won't you give me a chance? And this Baron fellow, he's a real warrior? I suppose you wouldn't recommend him if he wasn't. And after all, I've seen your prowess. I'm inclined to trust your judgment. Many thanks, sir. Methinks I'll seek out this Baron and see what he can teach me.
Here, if you please.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed. Look, young master, she's here.
Indeed. I could be staring into a mirror. Diana, will you dress her and instruct her in her role?
As you wish, young master. This way, if you please, miss.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery, and a flower from Melve seems just the thing. And she was born there, you see. No doubt her days would be brighter with a memento of her old home by her bedside.
All is ready, young master. You need only finish your preparations for the journey.
You know, the roads around Melve are supposed to be really dangerous. I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of Cyclops with you, because it'll scare all the monsters away.
The lands around Melve are rife with poisonous flora. I'd hoped to pack an antidote for the young master, but the shops had none to spare. 'Tis not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides. Might there not be a curative that accounts for both?
Won't someone talk about this? Coins no good.
Can't put a price on it.
I'm dead on my feet.
It seems Master Sebastian is lacking a few supplies. Shall we gather what springs to mind?
Need anything? Many thanks.
Greetings. Welcome here. We conduct all manner of procedures pertaining. Have you found any of the items we... Forgive me, but you see, we cannot simply purchase more, so regrettably I cannot assist you. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen shipment. He runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
We'll not find anything if we don't start looking.
Would that I could spend all day here.
Can't afford any mistakes this time round. Can never be too careful.
Mustn't neglect my ledger.
Am I shedding? Must be my winter coat.
Well, while you're here,
Got to make room for my next shipment. Well met, sir. Look at the crowd.
Greetings. Well, here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocation.
Do come again.
Not sure what they say. I'm no pro, am I?
no easy answers here.
Won't someone talk about this?
Well then, I ought to be off, I must confess. I feel rather uneasy. I only hope I've not forgotten any... You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? My thanks. I'm certain these will come in useful. Now, I really must be going. Wish me luck.
Take care, young master.
Come back safe.
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir. I shall see about procuring you a suitable reward, so pray do come visit us again.
It's clear you're not interested in arriving at our destination, so I'll hold off on guiding us there for now.
It is not for us to gain...
This has been a long time coming. I only hope the flower will Thank you once again, sir. I shall see...
I cannot enter the palace myself. I will at least escort you to the entrance.
What, pray tell, are you doing here?
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Aha! Then we are presented with 3 options. Either the law of our world that allows only one Arisen has been upended, or Deeza's Arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are Arisen, as you say? Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be Arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be? Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests. And I need not turn my ear to Deeza's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? Oh, to think such a place existed. How very curious. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able to find the rest of the way on my own.
The best quality of soldiers now is loyalty. Must hold out.
Aye, this should be far enough. My thanks. If you truly are Arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt I owe. Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time or inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Very well. I'll guide you there directly. I thought I was leading the way, but I suppose your whims take precedence.
The Arisen decide. It's our path. We have but to follow.
With the aid of Sir Kendrick and his helper in locating certain documents, I believe I finally grasped the true nature of this place. 'Twas a royal library that was sealed off by a sovereign of some generations past. In a bid to pass the throne on to his own descendants, this sovereign attempted to consign our kingdom's histories to oblivion. Alas, 'twould seem that, no matter the age, the avarice of those in power is all but guaranteed. Yet 'tis clear it serves them not, almost laughably so. The sovereign's line ultimately fell to ruin, and now this library, so laboriously sealed, has been discovered. What can we learn from this? Those who make light of history are doomed to be crushed under its heel. Fine timing, sir. Fine timing indeed. I've need of your services, you see. My time in that tenebrous jail has only hastened the deterioration of my eyesight. I stare at the page, but the letters stubbornly refuse to take shape. Yet these old eyes might serve some use if only I could wear the spectacles I had specially made. Alas, they were confiscated at the time of my imprisonment. As I recall, prisoners' possessions are held within the palace storeroom. 'Tis a place to which few have lawful access, as I'm sure you can imagine. Though, as I hear it, masquerades are being held of late. Masquerades with a great many attendees, if you catch my meaning. Should you happen to enter the venue, mayhap you would find an opportunity to liberate my poor spectacles. What say you? Would you consider doing an old man a favor? I am in your debt. With those spectacles in hand, I might actually get through one of my tomes. Pray, infiltrate the venue and find the storeroom. You are my only hope.
Magistrate Waldar must be having a hard time without his spectacles. Shall we make haste for the masquerade hall? Onward to Vernworth Castle. Though I cannot enter the palace myself, I will at least escort you to the entrance.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Follow me.
What?
Good. We're here. Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I'm frightfully busy. No time.
Up my training regime. Swan ne'er fails to dull days are a sign that all is well. My sword soon to stay out of battle. How to proceed. This sort of quiet means all's well.
Anything to do with a decent all my days.
'Tis good to be reunited.
Those are Magistrate Waldar's spectacles, are they not? We ought to return them to him at once. Fret not, Master. I know precisely where this person can be found.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
I've just remembered I've somewhere to be.
Could you come over here?
Ah, you've returned. Oh, my spectacles. Well done, sir. With these, I shall have no need to fear any letters, be they small or faintly scrawled. I shall learn aught I can, that the day might come when I can repay this debt I owe you. Many, many thanks. Take this as a token of my gratitude.
I assume you haven't forgotten the delivery we were to make.
'Tis a marvelous place you found me. You have my gratitude. You've a decent head on those shoulders of yours. 'Tis a marvelous place.
Wish me to return? At once, master.
I shall gladly aid you with 'tis within my power. Barely drag my ass out of bed.
Surely no fate more wretched.
I'm sure I can handle this. Wonder if anyone will notice if I stay here with it.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
No time for sleep. It's been a hard day.
Here, if you please.
What should I get up to today?
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten. So tired. I'd kick just about anywhere. Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me.
Just follow me. Do try to keep me in your sights, Master. I shan't lead you astray.
Watch for the hobgoblins! Flame will accomplish little against this foe. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Hope to see you again.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor.
I shan't let them harm you.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Focus. A moment of indecision makes for our doom.
Shall not stand by the power.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Our road was a long one.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourselves! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
V! How did this happen? We must defend the cargo! They're a tenacious lot.
Tis done. I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from.
And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
Follow me.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
I expect Captain Brandt will want to hear of this. So, we finally arrived. I thought we'd never make it.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak?
Well met, sir.
Whatever am I to do?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. Yes, but a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, Your Majesty? Are you willing to undertake this task? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time to infiltrate and uncover aught worthy of suspicion.
Methinks our travels will progress smoothly on...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap it would be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for Your Majesty's efforts. There is much we ought to tend to. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security, so pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, Your Majesty. Ah, there is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers.
Right, just follow me.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are while examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds. I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems, she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be Arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement.
Could you come over here?
Say, have I seen you around?
Welcome to the stuff. We serve all manner of fine ales here.
You wouldn't want to make the others jealous now.
You!
My, I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. What? Can't you think of a reason? I'd thought you were keener wit than that. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, you see. But I suppose that job's over. Now you found me out? So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further. Understandable. Still, No harm in asking, was there? Let's get this over with then.
Let my magic infuse your weapon with the fury of the elements.
You there! Halt!
Shit! We're in for it now.
With all likelihood, he is an agent dispatched from Batal. Pray, let us handle the rest. We will hear all he has to say before the week is out. I bid you, wait till then. If aught catches your eye.
Yes, sir!
That we still have no inkling of the false sovereign's origins is most vexing.
It'll do you no good letting me rot in here, you know. Another agent will be on you afore long.
Make it quick. I ain't got all day.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour. Much obliged. Good evening, sir. I trust. You fared all right on the roads. You know where to find me.
Oh, very well. Back to your side I go.
Predicament.
Have no fear, Mark.
You are the Arisen, yes? Follow me!
Mayhap you've been misinformed, sir, but there isn't to be a masquerade this day.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards pray, be cautious.